He was known as Orion, the mightiest hunter in all of Greece, favored by the gods, yet cursed by fate.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. I wanted to continue on with the fate of heroes. It's probably gonna be a three-part series. The first part I was talking about Bellerophon in that video. So today's video, I'm gonna keep going on about Orion, and the book that I'm using is Greek Myths and Legends. It's an illustrated run through of Greek gods, goddesses, heroes, events, things like that. It's very in depth, actually, and I'm very interested to continue to do readings from it. If there's anything in particular you're interested about hearing first, I think I will go through the whole book bit by bit and delve more into topics that I'm more interested in specific videos. But like I said, today we're going to talk about Orion. This is in reference to the Orion constellation, which is one of the few constellations I can pick out of the sky. It's because it's 3 stars in a row, and there's a lot of space between some of the other parts of it. But this is the star group called Scorpio. So the constellation I'm used to is Orion's belt, and they're also called Orion. So there is a reference to Orion in the Scorpio constellation, as well as Orion's belt, which Orion's belt is the one that I'm used to seeing. I live in Florida, so it's very easy to see most parts of the year from what I've seen in the sky from Florida. So Orion was Poseidon's son, a great hunter and a very handsome man. He offended several of the immortals. The goddess Eos was in love with him, but he abandoned her to hunt with Artemis. So I know Artemis she kind of symbolizes, I don't want to say purity, maybe that might not be the right word, but she, does not have much to do with men. She has a group of women that she protects, and they are not to be involved in relationships, especially with men. Men are no-nos with Artemis. I know she's the twin sister of Apollo. So like Artemis is known for being a huntress, especially with her bow is a very important symbol for her. So I do find it interesting that he was allowed to hunt with her, because that's not very typical for her to allow a man hunt with her. Anyway, Apollo was on guard in case Orion insulted or hurt his sister, knowing how he had behaved with Eos. So it sounds like Orion already has this reputation as not being very gentlemanly, it sounds like. Especially since he's described as being a handsome man. It sounds like a rake. Although I don't really know what he did. I don't know if that's the right word either. Orion then angered Mother Earth, so I'm assuming this is Gaia, by boasting that he could kill all the wild animals and monsters in the world, which were, of course, all Mother Earth's children. Yeah, that would piss off any mother. She sent a giant scorpion to attack Orion. He fought bravely, but soon realized that it could not be killed by mortal weapons. Well, that would make sense. It's literally a creature of the earth, spawned from Mother Earth herself, to kill you. I think she's going to take into account any weapon that you have is not going to do much to whatever she sends your way. So that makes a lot of sense. He dived into the sea to escape, hoping to reach the island of Delos, where Eos would protect. Well, that's stupid. So he dove into the ocean to get to the island, to get to Eos, who he was expecting to protect him, after it's made very clear that he did something very offensive to her, but she loves him. And gods and goddesses know that humans are fickle creatures. We are easily persuaded, right? So I don't know. Maybe Eos takes him. Maybe Eos does protect him. Maybe he doesn't even get to Eos. And it was Artemis who was waiting for him on Delos, though. Oh, Artemis was already waiting for him. Apollo joined her and bet that she could not hit the small shape bobbing at sea with her arrow. Oh, that's right. This is what happens. Apollo knew very well that this was Orion, but Artemis accepted his challenge, shot accurately and killed him. When she realized what she had done, she begged Asclepius to bring Orion back to life, but he was forbidden to do so by Zeus. Oh, I wonder what happened. Because it sounded like Orion ticked a lot of people and gods and goddesses off. So I wonder what he did to Zeus to have that be. Maybe it was what he did to Eos. I don't know what he did to Eos. It just says that she loved him and he didn't love her back, which should not be a crime, but to the gods it is. Actually, that's actually not very uncommon, where mortals will not return feelings to gods or goddesses, and Zeus is a perfect example. Like, many of the women that he had children with did not want him. And I guess when they hold the power. So Artemis put the image of Orion among the stars, where he is forever chased across the sky by the scorpion, the sign Scorpion. So I guess that would mean if I looked in the sky and I know where Orion's belt is, I should be able to find Scorpio, right? Because it's saying that Scorpio chases Orion's belt. So if I can find Orion's belt, I should be able to find the Scorpio constellation. Huh. I guess that's something that I should look into. But anyway, that was the second hero of our series, The Fate of Heroes in Greek mythology. I hope you enjoyed some of my little banter and comments. Let me know if you have any other thoughts or opinions, if you're familiar with the story, if there's anything interesting that I left out. Again, this was a brief reading of the story, and I know that there are more things in depth. There are more things about different characters that can be explored to better understand the story itself, which is partially what I would love to have here, is a discussion of different viewpoints of myths. And I just love myths and legends, and I don't have many people to talk to about it, so it'd be awesome if you could have some input. Your input is free. Your opinion is free. Please comment so I can, discuss with you. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember, have fun, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.